I think you should be guarding the house.
You think? You've never thought for your entire existence.
You are insulting.
You are correct.
Welcome to In Defense Of, making the case for overlooked, forgotten or derided movies in 5 minutes or less. Don't have 5 minutes? Here's 5 seconds. Today, In Defense Of, Slave Girls from Beyond Infinity, a 1987 saucy sci-fi comedy aimed directly at fans of cheap crap.
Zed says the jungle's just full of danger. I'd feel a whole lot safer with a big strong android like you along to protect me.
Interstellar slaves Daria and Tisa break out of their prison ship and escape in a hijacked vessel, only to crash land on a planet immediately. While their ship undergoes repairs, their host is Zed, who houses them alongside other marooned folk in his luxurious castle. But Zed's got a secret. He's a hunter, and his guests make the perfect prey.
In the end, no one wins the game of life.
Yes, but I prefer to lose as slowly as I can.
This is the opening shot of Slave Girls from Beyond Infinity. That pretty much tells you everything you need to know. This is a B-movie made for B-movie fans. It's not really softcore smut, but it's not really a proper film either, especially not at a mere 71 minutes. Nope, this is more like a longer, sexier episode of Star Trek The Next Generation. That's an influence that they're not subtle about, as if this film is subtle in any way whatsoever.
But if we can reverse the polarity on these cuffs,
We'll explore. Find strange new worlds.
With the exception of the beach, everything here is a tiny dingy set. Even the vast spread of jungle is a tiny dingy set. They're not fooling anybody here, but they know it and they don't care. There's something attractive to me about a filmmaker knowing their limitations and not even trying to deceive their audience. This is another variation on the old Most Dangerous Game concept that I covered in one of my earliest videos, Death Ring.
Your Mr. Chin is now Mr. Dead.
Humans hunting humans for sport. Here, the gimmick is that there are sexy ladies. And a mutant. And robots. And zombies. And spaceships. And a castle. On an alien planet. And laser guns. And gladiator weapons. And ninja weapons. This is a good thing, by the way. When you can jump from a spaceship prison escape to a mysterious castle to bickering robots on a beach, you keep your audience entertained, if not impressed. If there is anything impressive about Slave Girls from Beyond Infinity, it's the special effects of John Carl Buechler. I said earlier that this isn't a proper film, but Buechler is the most legitimate thing about it. The ever-reliable FX master made an incredible amount of monsters during this period and is responsible for some of the beautiful work here that really elevates it all to more than just softcore silliness. He did this between directorial stints on Troll and Friday the 13th Part 7. I kinda think a lot of his creations look a bit like him. Is that just me? Tonally, the movie is one giant wink to the audience, and especially in Elizabeth Caton's performance. She knows exactly why she's there and delivers her absurd dialogue with the appropriate amount of charm. She'd go on to reunite with Buechler the following year in the super Friday the 13th Part 7, that's the one with telekinesis, as well as appear in not one but 2 movies alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger. I definitely don't love her.
Feels good to be back in the saddle again.
I could say something rude, but I won't.
As I said, this is a flick for the B-movie crowd, for those who seek out old VHS gems and oddities. If you're watching this channel, hopefully that's you. Apparently the movie was a staple of late-night cable in America, but being an Englishman, I've no idea how much it penetrated the mainstream consciousness. If you're making a film and a significant part of your movie does involve your cast being stalked in the jungle, maybe don't film it on tiny sets. Yeah, while I do appreciate the lack of pretentiousness or deception going on here, the last section of the movie can be considered part of that run around the woods subgenre like so many other exploitation cheapies. Always boring, always padded, always hard to see what's going on. It's not like filming in a fake woods is any more dark and dull than the real thing, but maybe this section of the flick could have been rethought. It's the only genuine dip out of engaging viewing during the entire 71 minutes and could easily have been course corrected with a bit of rewriting.
Where's the ignition on this one?
It's voice activated.
That shouldn't be the problem for you.
Sorority Babes in the Slimeball Bowlerama is a similarly silly titled film from the same people as Slave Girls and also features Brinke Stevens. It's another ridiculous film featuring scantily clad women hunted down in an isolated location. In this case, a mischievous wish-granting imp in a bowling alley. In fact, I saw the trailer for Slave Girls on the Sorority Babes VHS. 71 minutes of half-naked women fighting against and amongst every science fiction and horror trope you can think of. If B-movies are the fast food of cinema, Slave Girls from Beyond Infinity is that Big Mac meal and 20 chicken nuggets combo. You know what you're doing, you know it's bad, but given the option, you're going all out. Slave Girls from Beyond Infinity was one of the films mentioned in my Blast Fight review that reignited my love for cinema after my affection for it died somewhere along the way. That may make this review totally biased, but it's my channel, fuck you.